listen, today's the worst Virlo's ever going to be. And that's kind of, that's basically what we say to ourselves every time, every day, basically, as long as it gets a little bit better.
I tell people all the time, I'm like, one customer at a time, bro.
Yeah.
You don't got to think about it. Like, you just keep getting one customer, one customer, one customer. It'll compound at some point because you're gonna get these insights, and that's why we're doing this demo call. Is
Mm-hmm.
because I'm trying to get more people to get on demo calls
Yeah. 100%.
because you get so much insight when you're seeing people use your product or showing them like a use case from 0 to 100. So yeah, bro. I saw a little bit. It looks cool. It looks, like what you guys are doing looks super cool. So I can't wait to see it.
Where do you want me to start, and how do you want to do this? And
So the best way, have you done demo calls before?
no, never done one.
Okay, you've never done a demo call. All right. So the best way to do it is to start from scratch. Like, hey, this is where you land when you sign up and pay.
Yeah,
And then from that point to the point of value, you want to walk them through the entire process.
got it. And then will you ask questions, or how's that going to work as well?
So the best way to do it is just walk through and
Yeah,
have them interrupt you. Like, just tell them, hey, I'm going to walk you through it. If you have any questions, feel free to interrupt me.
yeah,
And check in on, like, after you show, like, I'll walk you through it. Just sign in.
great.
Yeah, sign in and I'll walk you through it.
Great. So yeah, Zaid, thanks for being on today. Obviously this is Virlo, or maybe not obviously if you haven't heard of us before, but this is Virlo.
Mhm.
I'm Nick. I'm one of the co-founders. We're a team of three, or a team of four now, actually, officially as of last week. We just brought a new co-founder on. And yeah, we're basically building the largest short form intelligence platform online. We have a couple interesting paths to growth here on our roadmap, but right now we're focusing on our core competency, which is just short form intelligence from niches to basically help people, help anyone who's either a clipper, creating content for a brand, whatever it is, create the best content they can.
Yeah, just a quick, little bit of feedback on that intro. That's VC talk.
Okay.
If you're selling it if you want to raise money,
Yeah.
you tell them about your roadmap, you tell them about your team, tell them about all that. But when you're talking to users and prospects,
Yeah.
this is what Virlo does for you. You want to
Yeah.
jump in as fast as possible, be like, hey, I know you're trying to do this shit. Let me show you how to do it. Boom.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And you jump in.
Gotcha.
All right. So this is where you land.
Yeah, so this is where you land when you log into
Mhm.
Virlo. So right away, you can see at the top here, we have basically rotating change in the different niches we support at a current time. We're quickly adding niches basically like every day at this point. New niches are popping up. But yeah, this tells you how many videos we added overnight, basically in each
Oh,
niche.
this is okay. So how this looks really cool. So I want to stop you right there.
Yeah,
So what is that? It's like you're doing like a ticker situation for niches.
yeah. So this just tells you like the stats, how the niches have changed over the last 24 hours on our platform. So we ingest data from a bunch of different sources, and basically like it would just display to you the change over time there. So that's the total views over 24 hours for that niche, and then how many new videos have been added to that niche as well.
How many videos have been added to TikTok that are viral, or how many
Yeah,
videos you?
TikTok or YouTube Shorts,
Okay.
and that are considered viral by us. So like minimum of a
Okay.
million views. Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Hell yeah. I love it.
yeah. So then if you come here, you're at a search bar. So if you're looking, so if you just want to jump right into it before doing anything, like if you just quickly land in Virlo, you
Mhm.
got like, I think in the free plan, you get one free search. And you basically wanted to look up like top basketball videos this month on TikTok. Boom, search that, give it a second. We basically go through our entire viral database, and then you're kind of spit out only TikTok videos top for basketball
Hell yeah.
this month. So
Damn,
then these,
75 million views and the whole
yeah,
thing. Hell yeah.
yeah. So actually, it looks like we got our timing. We got weird results here, so we're refining that. But so sometimes
Mhm.
like the time based ones. But if you go like, um,
Can I use not the search? Can I just use the categories and just browse?
Yeah. So I was just kind of going through the homepage. So
Uh-huh.
you land here, you see active
Mhm.
stats, you have the search here, then you have recently added outliers. So these are videos from accounts. Um, Basically, like these are videos that performed way above the account's follower counts or and
Mhm.
plus the average views. So we have a proprietary algorithm that determines an outlier.
Okay.
And these are basically just all outlier videos. So videos that popped way
Mhm.
above that account's normal performance.
Hi.
So that all lives here. Then if you come down to niches, so you can add to your favorite basically by hitting the heart, or you can click into them. So if I can go back. So if you hit the heart here, it'll
Mhm.
basically save certain niches that you're interested in by hitting the
Hi.
heart. But let's say you're like making gaming videos specifically. If you come to gaming here, you can basically see the performance over time. Um, Here you have like some specific uh, kind of like characteristics of the niche. So you can see like the current performance, high viral potential. Obviously, it's gaming. You
Mhm.
can see like the average engagement, best times to post here as well. We have like
Very
a
nice.
top ideas section, which basically presents you ideas to create content. And then these are top videos in that niche. So if you come here, these are like the top recent gaming videos that have done well in short form. So
Damn.
this is from March 15th, 2025, February 2025. And sometimes you get like a mix of what it will be, but generally it's going to be, um, you know, high performing short form gaming videos. Of course, you're going to get your classic e-girls in there. So yeah, so that's that.
Mhm.
On any of these, you can hit a heart here and add it to a collection. So if you're going to create a new collection that's like gaming, inspo videos or something like that,
Hi.
add collection box, and then add to collection. So then you can save those videos. And if you go to your collections over here,
Mhm.
you'll see gaming inspo videos, and then that video has been saved as some kind of an inspiration.
Hi.
If you go to just the outliers section, this will allow you to scroll simply just outliers directly. If you
Yeah.
hit here to recent only, this will only be very recent
Yeah.
outliers. So this is going to be like just basically 2025. Any
And this is
videos.
all niches?
Yeah, this is niche agnostic. So you're just
Okay.
going to be scrolling viral videos for inspiration here, niche agnostic, and it will kind of
Mhm.
tell you here like how much of a viral outlier this happened to be for that account. And
Mhm.
if you click here, you can always get popped over. It's going to obviously not track, but if you click on the name here, it
Mhm.
opens up another screen, um, opens up the direct TikTok video if you want to go look at that as well.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, so yeah. And then the last bit here is if you want to search a specific creator. So do you have a TikTok or YouTube Shorts account by any chance?
Uh, no.
No. Okay. So like Mr. Beast is a pretty safe one. That's like who we
Yeah.
use for demos a lot, obviously. So if you click here or if you search here rather, to pull up his account, you give it a second to load, it'll go fetch Mr. Beast's account information. And the way we've seen a lot of users using this so far is to look up kind of accounts. Obviously, Mr. Beast is a hard one to use an example because his engagement is always high. He obviously
Mhm.
has a fuck ton of shares and bookmarks, and his virality is going to be
But this is
extreme.
if you want to sponsor or creator or something like that. This is where
It,
that comes in.
Yeah, it's more if you want to go look at a creator. So one of our co-founders started this account when we started building
Mhm.
Virlo, and he basically is like a small like history AI stories account. So we use
Mhm.
him as the example. So if you're in like the history AI story space or you
Mhm.
see an account popping off and you want to learn more about that account, when that account is posting, what hashtags they're using. So see, he has uh, only 14 total videos. He's done pretty well, total views. Obviously, his virality score is going to be lower than Mr. Beast's,
Mhm.
but his posting distance meeting him. And you can see here Greek history, ancient history, mythology. So he does like
Right.
kind of AI stories. You can show more
And
here.
these are hashtags that he has used.
Yeah, hashtags he's used that have worked for him, basically.
Okay.
Um, and then you can see like his certain engagement rates at
And the
different periods.
virality score is out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Let's find an editor.
So find an editor as well. So if you come here, you can actually submit your name. So let's say your name is Zaid
Uh-huh.
and you have an email here, and then you select the niche you want to create a video in.
Okay.
and you have a budget, and then you submit here, and you can. So I'd have to do info@virlo.ai.
Hmm.
You come here and submit it, then you're going to be submitted basically to pull an editor from like a marketplace of editors that we have an agreement with. Essentially, we have like a bank of editors. In the future, we have a goal here to basically have a one-click editor. So like an interesting thing that we're working on right now, it's on our roadmap, um, is basically if you come to a niche here and you go to top ideas, kind of one of the places we're growing towards is these ideas will really be picture a button right here, one click, and get like a full script. And then from there, we're going to build like one click full video. We're starting with script, and basically like the setup. So right now we're like A to D, where all the research set up. We kind of want to be like the dashboard or Bloomberg terminal for like
Yeah.
content creation long term. Like this is where you come to get all your data. Then we're going to be like, so we're A to D right now. We'll be like A to E in like a month. And then eventually we'll be like A to, I don't want to say A to all the way to Z, but like right before it. So like, we'll go like A to Q or something like that. And then, yeah, basically complete the journey more and more little by little.
Yeah.
Eventually be like a one-stop shop is the goal. Is kind of the direction we're moving here. And we just, a lot of stuff, like we had certain goals when we came out for the product. Like I told you, we launched and it was really broken, like very new. Just people being like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this, basically? And we've changed a lot over time and adapted, which has been great. And we've had a lot of what you see today on the dashboard is all recommendations by users. Like the way
Yeah.
this was
I
late.
love the dashboard. So for me, like just looking at it, the dashboard, fantastic.
Yeah.
Right. Creator search, 10 out of 10. Right. But I feel like, so what's Viral Simulator again?
So this is not built yet. This is coming soon. So we have like a couple of features on the roadmap right now that will kind of tie out our user journey. So I would say right now the main value is going through your niche that you're building content in, gathering inspiration, seeing what works,
Yeah.
posting at the right time, like
Yeah.
using
Yeah.
the correct
The
hashtag.
Bloomberg terminal
Yeah,
thing
yeah, yeah. So
is a good metaphor.
yes, like a research tool. But
Yeah. So
really,
definitely delete Viral Simulator. Like just,
yeah,
you don't need to do the coming soon and all of that.
yeah,
Like the roadmap stuff, like I said, is VC stuff.
yeah,
Users want to know what they can get value right now.
right.
That's so just delete that. Uh
Yeah.
for me, like if I
No,
was
I
using
feel
it,
you.
like this is just completely my opinion.
Yeah,
Find an editor, also delete that,
yeah,
right? Like it's so not part of your core value proposition.
yeah, yeah.
Uh
It's funny you're saying we've actually like had so many conversations already about deleting Find My Editor and deleting Viral Simulator, just commenting it out from the dashboard.
yeah,
The reason we've been apprehensive, honestly, is because we have people using the Find My Editor
yeah.
feature. So we're like, until we can provide like script generator or something like that, we don't want to just axe it. Like if people are using it, we want to leave it. Viral
Yeah, then
Simulator,
maybe
yeah,
hierarchy wise, stick it above feedback,
yeah,
not as the second option.
yeah.
Because I want that left side to be kind of like the flow of things I'm gonna do.
Hmm.
So it's gonna be dashboard, collections, outliers, and then creator search,
Yeah.
or creator search first or something like that.
Hmm.
Uh, and then I like the folder stuff, the
Yeah.
collections.
Yeah.
And I feel like the collections is a jumping off point. Like if you ever want to do like AI generated
Oh my
content.
God. You have no idea. I feel like you've been into some of our meetings. Like we're literally planning to be able to allow users, and I know you said don't talk about roadmap, but I'm going to
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about it a little bit
No,
more.
no, you talk to, but I'm just saying when you're like the actual product shouldn't have roadmap stuff.
Oh yeah. No, we
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
don't have a roadmap. I just was,
yeah,
I wasn't sure how this was going to go.
yeah.
So I didn't know what you wanted me to tell you. So,
Mhm,
but yeah, one of the things we're really excited about is so we're obviously collecting a lot of data from collections. Like we store all that.
mhm,
We basically have like a whole table in our database that stores all the collection information from different users, and we're gathering a lot of that. And our
mhm.
goal long term, like I don't know how long term, we don't have a roadmap, but
Yeah,
we want to be able to do like personalized recommendations or like personalized content recommendations based on collections. So like you've added a lot of gaming content with this kind of hook, like here's a recommendation for creating more of that, or like whatever it
Yeah.
is, or here's accounts you usually like follow or whatever. So we have some stuff not on the roadmap, but we have stuff
Mhm.
coming out. We have stuff coming out soon that's going to kind of like start tying all that together. But yeah,
Yeah,
we're
because
yeah,
exactly. So up until collections, you got it. Then the next thing I would want to use it for is generating ideas
yeah,
from collections.
yeah,
And then from those ideas, maybe, generating a script
hmm
types or like a
yeah,
video and all of that. So
yeah.
that kind of life cycle is what I picture this to be.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah.
Again, it feels like you're in our meetings. And then an interesting thing about this sidebar here that it's
Mhm,
again funny you mentioned this. We're actually going to be updating it. We saw, we're like constantly pulling inspiration from places, and we saw
mhm,
somebody who had, um, basically like right here you can choose to favorite like a little star or something. So you can choose
mhm.
to favorite menu items and change the order depending on how you use the dashboard. So
Yeah,
we're probably going to
exactly. That's
implement
that's a
that.
good idea to just have like a little drag.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, you can drag it and change it however you like and hide and all of that stuff. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Uh, but yeah, it looks great. What's the pricing on?
So yeah, so intro pricing is, I don't know if I can pull up the billing cards on this account. Let me log out and try to grab a fresh account. I don't think my ex is logged
Or
in.
just go on the landing page. I'm interested in
Yeah, I
that.
can do that
Yeah.
as well. Well, we're already here. Let's see. I don't know if this account is paid. Yeah, it's not. All right.
All
So
right, perfect.
$9 starter.
Okay.
You basically get access to all of these. We need to update some of the copy here, but it's basically you have a certain amount of searches here, so usage is throttled on the starter
Mhm,
weekly. The Pro 27, you basically get everything with again some usage throttling, and
mhm.
then Elite is unbridled, like access to the
Everything,
whole
yeah.
platform, unlimited requests, unlimited use of outliers, priority dev support. So basically, like we send you a welcome email. We've had a couple people buy the Elite plan so far. We just basically send
Mhm.
them a welcome email. With all the co-founders CC'd, our dev, basically like
Oh, yeah.
help prioritize, like try to make them as much a part of the process as possible if they go for this.
Mhm,
And then my other co-founder Dennis, who's a big content creator, he's a killer. He like runs up clipping accounts and runs
mhm.
up like niche accounts all the time. He'll basically work with you to try to help you get better at what you're doing.
Love it.
Um, but these are actually probably going to change in the next like 4 to 6 weeks, like pretty soon.
Yeah.
We have like a pricing update coming that's just going to kind of like, we're going to have more clear copy around like the way
Yeah, what you get because this is
credits.
not clear. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have change the way it's like laid out in terms of like throttling access. We're going to increase pricing to a certain extent. I think the weekly is going to die, and we're going to do, it's going to be 19 a month, 39 a month, and 79 a month. And then you can switch them all to annual, but that's going to be the new pricing, which we think is actually going to be probably like more value for people the way we're setting it up.
I
So
would I would lean into the expensive. Like I think you should have like the unlimited one. Because if you look at all these marketing things, like what's HubSpot?
yeah,
Like HubSpot is insanely expensive, and it's just a CRM. Because like you're working with people who are like you're very close to the money
yeah,
with this product. It's not
yeah,
just like a tool or whatever. Because what you're doing is so valuable.
hmm
Like like I like the 250,
yeah,
even without the support, just like unlimited access everything
yeah.
for like $200 or something like that.
Yeah, we have a competitor in the space that we're actually friendly with, that we've spoken with a ton, and they do only yearly plans for like 4.99 or something like that. And they do well. Like they're crushing it.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I would not try to compete with them on price.
yeah, yeah,
I would try to compete with them on features.
yeah. So you would say go higher even, maybe like
Yeah,
20,
go higher. Like
29, 49, and 70, or like 99 a month or something like that.
Yeah, something like this is per week. Okay, per month is $27.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
I would.
basically ignore these prices are going to change so much. Like it's
Yeah,
honestly like yes, this is how it's going to be for the next like 3 weeks,
yeah,
but these will be changing. Like I would say like first or second week of May.
yeah. I would just not throttle anything
Yeah,
and just add features for the elite stuff. So go
yeah.
on the dashboard again.
Yeah, we actually after this next sprint that we're doing, we're pretty apprehensive about adding more features. Like after this next sprint, we really want to just come back to core functionality and make sure things are working.
Yeah,
Uh, we want to really reduce loading times, like
yeah.
increase the
That's
widgets, all that shit.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah,
speed, all of
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So the outliers. Yeah, I would maybe gate the outliers for the elite,
yeah.
right? And then just have the basic one is the niches one,
Hmm.
and whatever the collections feature, like you can add things from, because outliers is outliers for everything, the whole platform, right? And then the niches is this is what's trending on the niche, right?
Yeah. I actually don't think I showed you this. This is our onboarding flow.
Okay.
So this is like a totally fresh account. Yeah, I didn't show you
Mm,
this. So we just added the religion niche yesterday, actually. So
right.
come here. This is what you get when you're fully
Mhm,
fresh. I don't know why the other account didn't trigger it, but
mhm,
here to get famous. Anything else
mhm.
I add? I'm going to beat Mr. Beast.
Right.
Hit next here. Basically,
Mhm.
you set a target. So we have a target feature coming out. Again, not a roadmap, but we have something coming out soon that will basically interact with that. I heard it through Discord.
That's another premium feature that
Yeah.
so the syncing between the account and the thing
Yes.
is
Yes.
premium because
Again.
you can track it and get insights from it
Oh,
and
you
all
have
of that.
no idea. Yeah. We have another competitor that we haven't really made contact with, but we've followed like the way that they've done that, and we're basically gonna take a lot of inspiration from their flow. Basically, like if someone hits a goal, they get an email being like, "You hit your goal, like you fucking crushed it," or like if someone's like setting some certain bar or like they have a competitor account, we'll be like, "Hey, a competitor account like just posted this video, you should post it right now because it's popping off," type stuff. Like
Hell yeah.
um so we're really excited about.
Yeah, I would do that. So
Yeah,
now that you're saying that, I would do just the platform, the research platform is like 99 dollars.
yeah,
So this what you're showing me right now is $99. And then I would do with AI like ideation,
yeah.
script generation, all of that, do
Hmm.
199.
Hmm.
And then with the account syncing and competitive, analysis or whatever and all of that, do
Yeah,
that like 299 or like
yeah.
399.
I love that. If you want to send me an email with some of these thoughts, that might be a lot to ask. Well, I guess you were recording this, so we'll have
Yeah,
notes.
you'll have it. You'll have it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I'll post the video.
yeah. Um,
That's maybe something like so it's like three different products. Just the research with content creation,
yep,
content ideation,
yep.
and then research, content ideation, content creation, and live syncing with your account and competitive analysis or competitive whatever
Yeah,
tracking.
I got one other thing I want to show you really quick.
Uh,
So this is kind of a fun little thing we've been working on. Friend of mine did this for us, and we're gonna start incorporating this into our marketing and stuff like that. But we basically designed this mascot, V.
Virlo, fireman. I love it.
Yeah, V his name is actually,
Yeah.
but yeah, this is our mascot, which is kind of cool.
Hell yeah.
So we had a lot of fun doing this,
It's
and
great. I like it. I
yeah,
like it a lot. It
yeah,
matches the color scheme, the whole thing.
yeah. So we're gonna have him doing some like funny poses. We'll probably use him in like loading screens and stuff like that. I actually posted it on Reddit to
Mhm.
try to get feedback on the designs, and everyone commented AI slop, and I was like, no, dude, my friend hand drew this. But it's funny,
Yeah.
like every single comment was like AI slop, AI slop. I was like, yeah, whatever,
Who cares,
can't win
bro?
can't win them all, but yeah,
Yeah, I
pretty
would even
cool.
like run him through an AI just to see how it would
we
improve.
act So it's funny, we actually, dude, this is crazy, you're fully in my brain. We literally did that. Let me just
Yeah.
pull up our company Slack for you really
Uh,
quick. I'll show you what we got. We have a channel for him in our Slack.
Yeah.
Ignore the porn. No, I'm just kidding. Here you go. You should
Hell
be able to
yeah.
see. So yeah, we got this
That's
guy.
great.
Yeah,
I love it. He's
we
like,
AI
let's go.
we AI'd him up pretty good here. We
Yeah.
have him doing this different stuff.
I like
We
all
have
that.
him like checking this stuff out.
He's like, you idiot. This is what you gotta do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No,
yeah,
it's great. I
yeah,
love
man.
this guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Big V.
yeah. Big V, and
Yeah.
we'll probably give V his own like X account, and we'll probably try to like we have some in like marketing interns that help us out that are fucking killers, man. Like they're hungry young kids that are just killers, but they
I love it.
have been helping us with like copy, tweets, like Discord mod, like literally everything. They do everything. So those kids are gonna run like funny V shit, like have V like be his own character basically. And
I
yeah,
love it, bro.
we're basically just like I said at the beginning of the call, our only goal, like we know we're not perfect. We're we're never gonna be perfect. We're aware of that. Like we feel that way every day. Like every day we talk, how can we make this better? How can we improve it? Um, and yeah, we just are always today was the worst that Virlo's ever going to be.
I like
Basically,
that
is
mentality. Yeah.
how we approach it. And yeah, we love feedback. So I look forward to going through the notes on this. I think you provided some. It's great. Some it's good and bad. Sometimes it's nice when I feel like I'm hearing myself talk when I get feedback. It's like, all right, we're on the right track here. And then at the same time, I'm like, I hope we're not just like building the same thing as everyone else. You know what I mean? Like I hope we're building something special
Bro,
here.
let
So
me just give you a couple of things.
yeah,
First of all, critique on the demo. You did great.
yeah.
Just like I told you, some of the stuff didn't seem like it went through the
The
journey,
arc. Yeah.
and like I would delete those things and just focus on that one journey. Like
Yep.
you start with research, you end up with a collection
Yep.
of posts that you want to kind of want to emulate,
Right.
or
Right.
uh, so that's critiquing the demo. And
I
then
agree with that completely.
secondly, raw survival. Like you want to build what everyone else is building.
Yeah.
You just want to do it better. You want
Yep.
to do it longer, and you don't
Yeah.
want to get scared of, oh, they got a little viral boost. Sure, everybody can launch on product and get product of the day and whatever, but what
Yeah.
happens in the next 365 days is what matters,
Different.
right?
Yeah. I agree with that completely.
So just keep at it, keep
Yeah.
surviving, and
Yeah.
keep crushing it,
Yeah.
and definitely hearing your ideas echoed is a good thing, but you want to tune into what you're not hearing or what you're not seeing.
That's exactly the point I was gonna make.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to try to see the 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 white space between like
Mhm.
what you and I agree on, what like maybe someone says that I don't fully agree on. Like if I get feedback where I'm like, it
Mhm.
doesn't feel like it's right. Then there's times where I talk with people like you where I'm like, all right, we're saying the same shit. I totally agree.
Mhm.
There's a white space there that's like the really special thing, and I know
Yeah.
we're like honing in on that. But that's like that's product market fit. That's what everyone's trying to find. Is
100%. And
yeah,
who you're getting it from matters. Like for
yeah,
me, I'm not in the trenches. I'm
right,
not doing this workflow,
right,
right? So I'm kind of like imagining the workflow. But if you get on a call with somebody who is in this workflow,
yeah,
who's actively researching, who's actively doing all this stuff,
yeah, yeah.
and they're like, this is painful, this is painful, this is painful, you'll get a lot more insight.
Uh-huh. Couldn't
That's why
agree
you want
more.
to do these phone calls. And it's not a sales call. This is a research call.
Yeah.
The proposition on the DM is, we're building something that is 100% in alignment and beneficial to what you're doing. I'd
Hmm.
love to show it to you and get feedback.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you show
Yeah.
it to them, you get feedback. If they love it, they're gonna buy it. If they don't
Hmm.
love it, you'll get feedback, and it sets you up for, like, let's say someone's in this and he's like, bro, I know how to collect this stuff. What I need is the automatic ideation and script generation. You're like, great. If we build that, can I reach out and show it to you? Yeah, you can do
Yeah.
that. And now
Yeah.
you're like setting up a call in the future that is like almost guaranteed, and you're building that relationship, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's relationship building at the end of the game.
Yeah. No, I
So
couldn't agree more.
so that's the whole point of the show, is to get you confident in doing this. I need more people doing this because the more you do this and the faster you do this,
Yeah.
the smarter you're gonna get about your market.
I agree 100%. Honestly, I hadn't gone through the whole flow like 0 to
Mhm.
1 in a long time, like probably
Mhm.
like a month and a half, 2 months. I think sometimes you spend so much time building and like doing other shit that it's like you haven't gone through it in a while, and going through it with you just now is very, very helpful. Yeah.
All right, Nick, my man, appreciate your time, and you know where to find me, bro. Anything you need, just DM me.
I will, man.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, man. Talk to you later.
All right,
Bye.
take care, bro.
See ya.